Hello, my name is Joe Cabrera and this is my first assignment for the sports marketing class. The assignment consists of explaining two examples of sports marketing thrusts, which thrust does it represent, and a brief analysis of the campaign surrounding the images that I captured. For my first image, I chose my favorite baseball team, the New York Yankees. This image represents the sports marketing thrust of the marketing of sports. Now this is the New York Yankees Facebook page, and their campaign consists of promoting their game, promoting the promotion of getting the fans excited about the new season, promoting them to come out and see what's going on. In the image, we see that the baseball season starts in 2 days, and the Yankees are inviting fans to come out and witness the quest for 28 returns. That's the name of the campaign. Now, as a huge Yankees fan, I'm excited about going out there and seeing them win that number 28 championship, which it's eluding us, but we'll get it. Now, in the campaign, we see that they're using a play on the number 2, which I love that. The number 2 represents obviously the best shortstop, in my opinion, in baseball history, Mr. Derek Jeter. So they're using his number 2 in a jersey, representing that the season starts in 2 days. So that's awesome. And the caption on the picture reads, "Pumped? You'd better be." So that's pretty cool. Getting people hyped up. So we also see that the image has had over 19,000 comments and over 70,000 likes. So not a bad campaign. I would consider that a successful campaign. This image is a great example of the marketing of sports thrust. For my second image, I chose the UFC website, the sport of UFC. This thrust is in sports marketing represents the marketing through sports. That's the thrust that this is representing. Now in this image, we see that the Bud Light brand and the Air Force Reserve are being promoted on the UFC website. So they're promoting their brand through the sport of the UFC. So these brands are leveraging the UFC fan base, and they're promoting to reach that demographic, the UFC demographic. Bud Light's campaign is enticing the UFC fan to not only be interested in purchasing the beer, but also interact with their social media using the hashtag #UpForWhatever. Now I visited both the Facebook and the Twitter pages of the Bud Light, and I used the hashtag #UpForWhatever, and there was a lot of activity. I'm talking used by minute, people posting pictures with the Bud Light, doing a lot of interaction. So I would say this campaign was pretty successful. There was a lot of interaction. I don't have numbers on how much beer they sold, but the interaction was huge. Now, the Air Force Reserve is also trying to capitalize on that UFC fan base, reaching out to that demographic with the Apply Now via a campaign they're calling Start Your Adventure. So you click on the Apply Now button right on the UFC website. I clicked on it, and what happens is it pops up an application, links to an application. You fill out the application, you get information about the Air Force Reserve, joining and all that stuff. Now, I've served in the Air Force for 7 years, so I didn't fill it out. I'm good. I've been there, done that. So that said, this image is a great example of the marketing through sports thrust. I am Joe Cabrera, and this is my assignment.